Hello and welcome back, everybody. Gala here, and welcome back to a new video. And for those in the America, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. So I was expecting us to get information, and we did. So here we have the next Gala Dragalia. So pretty much I'm going to be going over it and saying my opinions on it. So hopefully you guys do find this helpful, and maybe I sway your opinion into summoning for motherfucking Gala Leonidas. Cause goddamn! I go, we knew he was coming, but he's here. Like, he's actually here. It just hits different when it's like, you're in my hands. It just feels different than you saying, oh yeah, he's going to be next Gala. It feels different. So then, he is an attack type unit, and he'll be of the rapid fire mode. So he is like Lapis, alright? Pretty much hold down 4 strike, there you go. And that's pretty much Leonidas right there on his standard attacks. So now going into his skills. First skill is shareable and flame damage, and inflicts Scorch Rend. So yeah, he is going to be pretty good already because he has a unique debuff again. So, well, affliction, not debuff. And this is where stuff gets interesting, right? So his S2 now, flame damage, dispels 1 buff, very nice, and also grants Draconian Grace effect. It has 5 levels, so for the final stage, you get strength 10% and reduce damage by 20%. Honestly, pretty good, but when it comes to levels 1 through 4, you only have 40 seconds in order for you to use the S2 again. Once you use the 5th, it stays for the rest of the quest. But however, just to explain this a little further, Draconian Grace is granted. If Draconian Grace is granted while already active, it will be raised by 1 level. Conservatively, I hope I pronounced that correctly, I'm bad at English, even though I'm English, it will be lowered by 1 level when the effect's remaining time is depleted. If the effect is at level 1 when this time is depleted, it will instead be removed entirely. So pretty much to say, for example, you are at level 4 and you fail to level it up at the 40 seconds. You go down to level 3. Then so on and so forth until down to level 1. When level 1's 40 seconds run out, you're then at level 0. You have to build it all back up again. So technically speaking, he does suffer a Mikoto problem, but nowhere near to the same degree as Mikoto. He can actually keep it very easily. So that is very, very nice. So, moving on. Coab, Gauge Accelerator, standard for guns at this point. Honestly, it's alright. Just some short breaks faster. Now then, Chain Carb. This is unique. Flame combo equals Shapeshift prep. So if a team member is attuned to Flame, builds 3% of their Dragon Gauge every 50 hit combo. This is going to be fun for Ayuden. I feel like Ayuden especially, because also a Gauge Accelerator and the standard sword combo being tap force strike. That is going to be dangerous. And even also Mim as well, who really wants her dragon form. She is going to benefit from this a lot as well, I feel like. So now moving on to the abilities. So, Conquering Psychon 2. When shapeshifting, Leonidas will transform into Mars regardless of what dragon he is equipped with. Now then, when it comes to this Mars, we are assuming, an emphasis on assume right now, that when he uses his skills, it's going to be the exact same as a Mars skill, to where you can use it twice and get the strength buffs accordingly. We are only assuming that. We don't know whether or not they changed it up, just like of how they did that with Brunhilde and Gala Mim. We don't know yet. So this has a effect right now because we know too little right now. However, though, moving on to why this is actually a good ability. When the Draconian Grace is level 5, effect is active, Leonidas' shapeshift time will be halved. So in short, he goes from dragon to adventurer in half the time. So yeah, he goes in it faster. But the amount of dragon gauge consumed by shapeshifting will also be halved. So pretty much what this means now is whenever you have full dragon gauge, instead of getting 2 transformations out of it, you get 4 transformations out of it as long as you have all of the draconian graces. But also, if he shapeshifts while it's active, draconian grace level 5 will be consumed when shapeshift is undone. So pretty much this will mean when he exits to shapeshift, he needs to rebuild his S2 all over again. Now though, we don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing because we don't know how long it will take for his S2 to actually charge. I'm assuming it's going to take a little bit. So pretty much, you really don't want to transform with him, alright? You really don't. Probably at most, abuse break. But beyond that, not really. You really don't. Even though it is a shame that Dez Kit does want you to transform, especially his chain, but he just doesn't. I don't think he really likes this all that much. I don't know yet, but well, that's just how I'm seeing it. Alright, so now with that done, let's move on. Conqueror's Will 2, Stun and Sleep Res. Cool, another dual res, that's nice. And Ruthless Ignition 2 increases damage to Scorched Rent enemies by 30% and damages enemies in overdrive state by 10%. So, built-in unique Punisher, very nice. But also, overdrive, this is actually going to be very good because this combined with a gauge accelerator, this is a built-in overdrive shredder. All right. The reason why I say overdrive shredder was because you are able to build a little bit more force strike based units in order to absolutely obliterate their overdrive. I have done this with Gala Leonidas. Matt, my brother, has done this with Ilya. It is fun, and because this is built in, what I would say, profit print wise, you can just run overdrive Punisher via 4-star, Mancaster crit rate, but there's also Mancaster crit damage as a 4-star as well, so that is going to be interesting to think about. But then from there, probably 4 strikes, skill damage, and flurry. Not too sure on the 4 strike yet. Maybe if you were to focus more on the overdrive shredder part, then you could go 4 strike. But beyond that, it looks like you might want to spam his skills a bunch rather than use 4 strikes, unlike Lapis, because Lapis, she would want a little more 4 strikes, I think. I haven't used her, so I can't speak too much on her behalf, so forgive me if I'm saying incorrect information on that part. But I'm excited for him. I'm really excited for him. I know a lot of people are skipping him for the collab. I do know that, but keep in mind, as far as we are aware, the collab is general, alright? They are not limited. They will be added in the general pool, as far as we are concerned. So, with that in mind, Leonidas being here, I don't think he'll be top fire unit. I still think Mim will hold that title. But I do feel like he will be like top 5, maybe even top 3 fire units. And also because he's a gun, that means we're going to get fire guns as well. So now we have 4 of the 5 guns in the game right now. So obviously Shell will probably be the last one, unless if they surprise us with a Shadow gun before her in 2 months. So yeah, that's definitely something to look forward to. So my final verdict on him is that he does look fun. He looks like a very solid unit. The S2 especially, we're going to have to look into. His Mars transformation, we're going to have to look into. But other than that, everything about him just seems really, really good. So, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Hopefully you guys are excited for him. Just if you're not, hopefully you're excited for the collab at the very least, because that is coming in 4 days at this point. So that's still very, very exciting. and I will see you all in the next video. See ya!